When the Mexican Revolution of 1914 threatened the stability of the petroleum-rich state of Tampico, America wasted no time in protecting the Rockefellers' oil interest. On grounds which would later become known as totally fraudulent, President Wilson ordered a U.S. warship to invade the nearby port of Veracruz, Mexico. When the Mexican civilians resisted the invasion, a bloodbath ensued, leaving untold numbers of civilians slaughtered in the invasion and subsequent 6-month American occupation. In 1916, Wilson was elected to a second term as president on the platform that he had kept America out of war. 6 months later, he would ask Congress to declare war on Germany. But the American people had developed a decidedly isolationist philosophy. The majority of the people wanted nothing to do with what was seen as the latest imperialistic land grab in Europe. As the war there dragged on and the treasuries of the embattled countries dwindled, they had looked to American banks to fund the effort, and billions of dollars were loaned to various European countries. American munitions makers, manufacturers, speculators, exporters, and bankers were forced to extend large amounts of credit. So when it was determined that, without America's military involvement, the Germans would win, and all of the monies would be lost, the government became very pro-war. When the call went out for 1 million young men to put on uniforms, however, only 73,000 showed up. Congress quickly passed the Conscription Act, a compulsory military draft.
War is largely a matter of money. Bankers lend money to foreign countries, and when they cannot repay, the president sends Marines to get it. Our boys were sent off to die with beautiful ideals painted in front of them. No one told them that dollars and cents were the real reason they were marching off to kill and die.
When Woodrow Wilson proposed a declaration of war against Germany, only 6 senators voted against it. One was Nebraska's George W. Norris.
To whom does war bring prosperity? War brings no prosperity to the great mass of common and patriotic citizens. War brings prosperity to the stock gambler on Wall Street, to those already in possession of more wealth than can be realized or enjoyed. And if war comes, do such men as these shoulder the musket and go into the trenches? The stockbrokers would not, of course, go to war because the very object they have in bringing on the war is profit, and therefore they must remain in their Wall Street offices in order to share in that great prosperity which they say war will bring.
130,000 young American men lost their lives along the trenches of Europe. Meanwhile, back at home, 21,000 new American millionaires were made.